Dropping gems from Keisha Christian. She's on a mission, sharing information, knowledge for soul, body and mind. Dropping gems, KeishaGems.com, KeishaGems.com.
Welcome to Dropping Gems. I'm your host and holistic health and wellness educator, Keisha Christian. I would like to thank my clothing sponsor, Tasha Simone, for this lovely fuchsia dress that she has me in. She has me looking pretty in pink. Be sure to check out her website, shoptashasimone.com, or on Instagram at shoptashasimone, where you could find affordable fashions from casual to formal attire. Today on Dropping Gems, we will be demonstrating a room cleansing meditation. We'll also be dropping gems in the kitchen, where we will be learning how to make a healthy snack using sea moss. And lastly, we will be meeting Linda Boney, a certified Feng Shui Consultant who has over 20 years of expertise in the field of Feng Shui. Also, stay tuned for our giveaway. So right now, I want you to grab a healthy snack or beverage because we will be right back. You are watching Dropping Gems.
Daily balance, peace, and protection. Release negativity, stress, and anxiety. Express your spirituality and confidence through self-confidence.
Welcome back to Dropping Gems. I'm your host and holistic health and wellness educator, Keisha Christian. This segment of Meditative Moment is sponsored by C&J Care Box. Want a self-care box? Got a birthday coming up, an anniversary approaching, or you want to send your sympathy or well wishes to someone? C&J Care Boxes are perfect gifts for yourself or someone special. As a special promotion, they are giving 15% off all boxes to all of my viewers with the code GEMS, that's GEMZ. Now I just want to share with you some of the items that you could find in C&J Care Box. Now my box in particular came with various items, but you could customize your box, which I think is such a brilliant idea. And also it helps to brighten up someone's day. So let me share some of the goodies that were in my box that was sent to me. So one of the things I have are colored pencils. So for us adults who like to color, there's actually an adult coloring book in here, which is very therapeutic, by the way, if you ever did any coloring. I love to color. I also have an eye mask here, or I'm going to have it upside down. I have an eye mask here. Cosmetic bag, which I love. Notebook. And I also have a matching pen to go along with it with a gem at the end. Very nice touch. Let's see. Ooh, I have lotion in here too. Actually, I've been using this lotion. Even though I make lotion, I wanted to try their lotion. I really like the lotion they have in here. It smells great. It's made with essential oils. Hand sanitizer is in here. Actually have a keychain in here. It says Live Happy on it. These are bath bombs. I have handmade soap. A candle. Loofah. This is so great. I have to tell you, I love this. So definitely check out CJ Care Box and pick up a gift. Mother's Day, birthday, whatever special occasion you have. This makes a really great gift. Today's show, I want to show you how to do a room cleansing meditation. I actually do this prior to filming my show to release any unwanted energy. In order to do this, there are a few things or tools that I use. I like to use either Palo Santo or sage to cleanse the room. If you're going to use either of those items, you need to make sure that you are in a well-ventilated area. And it's also a good idea to open a window if possible. There are times that I even use a singing bowl to energetically cleanse a space. You could even use a scented candle to help with cleansing your area or to help with the mood. If you don't have or are unable to access these items, you could also use words, as words hold vibration. Depending on your belief system, you could also say prayers to accomplish this as well. If you live somewhere where you're unable to burn candles or to burn sage, I also have what is called an aura cleansing spray that I have actually made myself, and it's being sold on my website, www.keishagems.com. And the aura cleansing spray is made with various herbs, and it's also been charged by the moon and also the sun. And it's great. It has a wonderful smell, and it's also great too because of the prayers of intentions that I have placed in here, as well as the crystals that I've put in here as well, help too with cleansing the space. This is great, and as I mentioned before, when I talked about words have vibration, remember when we speak over things, and especially when I mentioned prayer, it actually changes the vibration in the room, and it's also a great way of cleansing your space as well. So let's begin. Now take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're going to do that 2 more times. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Last time, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Repeat after me. I am light. I am the light that radiates a room. In all spaces that I enter, I bring peace. In all areas in which I dwell, I bring joy. I am peace and joy. Now take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do it 2 more times. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Check in with your body. How do you feel? Remember, our words are powerful and hold vibration. Peace and blessings to you, and we'll be taking a quick break. We'll be right back with Dropping Gems in the Kitchen.
Welcome to Dropping Gems, an academy for holistic studies. Learn how to treat seasonal allergies and year-long allergies naturally with Keisha Christian. Her courses have helped parents, teachers, naturalists, and therapists reassess the way they handle allergy symptoms. Registration to our class is now open. Reserve your spot today. You can also become a certified holistic studies practitioner with us. Be empowered with knowledge and help us in spreading the positivity with the rest of the world. Visit www.droppinggemsacademy.com or email us at info@keishachristian.com.
Welcome back. Dropping Gems is now airing in 3 states: Washington, D.C. on Channel 190, Wilkes-Barre and Scranton, Pennsylvania on Channel 190, and Delaware on Channel 28 on Rewind Network. This segment is sponsored by Dropping Gems Academy for Holistic Studies. To learn more about holistic allergy, seasonal, and year-long allergy relief, visit www.droppinggemsacademy.com. Today, I will be giving you healthy snack options for you and your family using 4 to 5 ingredients. We are going to be using frozen mango, frozen bananas, frozen strawberries, and sea moss. You could also use chia seed, and an optional ingredient could also be an natural sweetener such as agave. Mangoes help to aid in digestion and are a good source of vitamin A and vitamin C. Bananas are also a good source of vitamin C and potassium. And strawberries, which contain antioxidants such as flavonoids, may assist in maintaining eye health. Sea moss, as we talked about last week, contains 92 of the 104 trace minerals the body needs. It's great for supporting your gut health, in turn supporting your immune system. Now we're going to get started. So as I mentioned, we're going to use the mangoes. So you put all of this, you actually put this in a blender. You could use fresh mangoes, but I know right now it's kind of difficult to find mangoes because we are actually entering into the fall season. So I got frozen mangoes. Strawberries, and these are frozen, but you could use fresh strawberries. And we're going to put bananas in here. So what I'm doing, that actually I'm using about a cup of each fruit. So I have the mangoes, the strawberries, and the bananas. And as far as the sea moss goes, if you watched last week's episode where I showed how to make sea moss gel. So this is sea moss gel, and this is about a half a cup of sea moss gel. We're going to incorporate in here. And I'm going to add some agave nectar. So I'm using about a tablespoon of agave nectar in here. And agave nectar is a natural sweetener. It's also great because it doesn't spike your sugar levels, the glycemic index. So it doesn't help to spike that. So it's really good for that. And it's a great sweetener. And we're also going to use some chia seeds. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon of chia seeds. And like I said, the chia seed and the agave nectar are optional ingredients, but chia seed actually has omega-3s in it, which is great for brain health. So we're talking about mental clarity. So this is really good for especially kids who are in school during snack time. This is a great recipe to make. And what we're going to be doing with this after I blend it, we're going to be making, well, actually there are various things you could do. You could actually make what they call, if you remember, fruit roll-ups from back in the day, or I would say a fruit spread or a fruit peel. Well, I'll show you. You could blend this up and actually dehydrate it and have it as a snack. So I'm going to put some water in here. So I'm putting about a half a cup of water in there, and then I'm going to blend it up. up now. So we have this all blended up. Now what I do is I actually have my dehydrator here, and I have these inserts that go on the dehydrator where I could actually put I pour the fruit, the blended up fruit onto here, and I dehydrate it and can have a healthy snack with that. And I actually have one that I made previously. So once it dries out, you could actually use it. You could actually eat this. It's a fruit leather, and it's delicious. It tastes so good, and it's such a healthy snack that children would love it. I wish I could share this with you. It's so good. So what I do is if you actually have this type of dehydrator with this insert, and I'll tell you what kind of dehydrator this is. This is the type of dehydrator I have here. This is called Nesco. It's a Nesco dehydrator. It's pretty inexpensive, and you could actually purchase it online. And like I said, the inserts I have here, I actually will coat this with coconut oil. I coat it with coconut oil just so the fruit won't stick to it. And I dehydrate it. I actually will do it overnight. So this is something I would do before I go to bed. And I would leave it, I set it for 135 degrees. You could also do this in the oven if you don't have a dehydrator. If you're doing it in the oven, you would set it on the lowest temperature setting in your oven, which I think is about 170. But if you have a dehydrator, you could actually do lower temperatures because it will help to preserve the integrity of the fruit and also the vitamins in there, because it's a lower temperature and it's dehydrating much slower. And also when you dehydrate, it's pulling the water out of the fruit. So this is what I do. I just take it, I pour it on. I pour it on here, and I just spread it out. And I just simply spread it out. And as I said before, I would do this. I would dehydrate it like right before I'm going to bed. I would put the dehydrator on, and by the time I get up in the morning, this is usually dehydrated already, and it's ready for me to snack on. And this is something I like to snack on during the day, and when I get the munchies, or if I feel for something sweet, I'll snack on this because I know that I'm getting my vitamins and I'm getting my minerals that I need for my body because of the ingredients I use, especially the sea moss. So this is a way you can get it in. And using sea moss, actually, you don't even taste the sea moss in here. This is quite, it's quite delicious. So this is a good way, a good healthy snack for the kids. And another option you could do, if you don't want to dehydrate it, you could actually make popsicles. So this is something I have here. This is a popsicle mold. So you put the you could put the fruit in there, and you would stick this in the freezer and freeze it, and you have your own popsicles. So this is a great way of making your own popsicles. You see, I purchased this online. And so your kids get a great healthy snack. All right, thank you so much for watching this segment of Dropping Gems in the Kitchen. Hope you enjoyed it. And let me know if you try out the recipe, how it worked out for you. All right then, so we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back. We are having a giveaway. We are giving away a Roku Premiere valued at $50. You could watch live TV or do HDR streaming. Most importantly, you can catch past and present episodes of Dropping Gems. In order to win this Roku Premiere, all you have to do is tag me on Instagram at Dropping Gems with a Z and use the hashtag Meditative Moment Challenge. You could share your favorite quote, inspirational picture, or your favorite meditative pose. The winner will be selected this fall.
funny, kind, quirky, and loves everything pink and purple. Who is she? Twisty Tina, from the Real Life Adventures of JoJo Bean book series, written by Tracy Wilkins Francis. Come along this colorful journey as Twisty Tina tries to convince her parents to get her a pet in her first book series, I am not ready for a pet. Visit www.tracewilkinsfrancis.com to pre-order your copy and for further information.
Dropping gems from Keisha Christian. She's on a mission, sharing information, knowledge for soul, body and mind. Dropping gems, KeishaGems.com, KeishaGems.com.
Bedroom Candy by Tanya provides self-love and self-care products that assist with pampering yourself or improving your relationship with your significant other. You can reach Tanya at 917-943-4127 or visit www.bedroomcandy.com/13167 to place an order. For inquiries for sponsorship or advertising on this program, email info@KeishaChristian.com for more information. Dropping Gems is a proud partner of Rude Rangers Entertainment. We can be found on Roku, Alexa, or you can download the app on your iOS or Android devices. Hello, everyone, and I have to tell you, thank you, Linda. Thank you so much for coming on my show today. I'm so blessed to have you, and I have to let everyone know I met Linda a few years back when we used to do holistic bazaars together, and she's such a beautiful soul, light, and I have to say I am so thankful that we come around full circle now that she's on my show, and she has blessed on my show with her presence. I thank you for sharing space with me today and for giving your knowledge and your expertise on Feng Shui to my audience. Thank you so much for coming on.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Keisha, for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yes. So I want to know, what made you want to even learn Feng Shui? And can you even describe to my audience, what is Feng Shui exactly?
Well, Feng Shui means wind and water. The words Feng and Shui means wind and water. And it's about how we as individuals are represented and mirrored on our space and how our space mirrors ourselves. Similar to when we have that saying, you are what you eat. Well, in Feng Shui, you are where you live. Oh. And to your second question, it was personal experience. I had trouble sleeping, not just one night, not just 2 nights. For years, I had trouble sleeping. I was always sickly. I had the chart when I was in my 30s at the time, and I had a chart of an 80-year-old. My doctor said my chart was this thick. And he's like, what are you doing? What's going on? And I had no clue as to what was happening. But I actually knew that I slept better in my boyfriend's house and my friend's house better than my own house. I knew something was going on in my house. I just couldn't pinpoint what it was. So then my friend told me about Feng Shui, and I'm like, what's Feng Shui? She's like, oh, you put some candles in the relationship corner and brings love into your life. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. So I went to the library, not planning on looking for a Feng Shui book, but it found me. And when I opened the book, Keisha, I just shut it closed quickly because I'm like, oh my God. And I don't like the term Feng Shui is bad or good, but I had textbook bad Feng Shui. I was sleeping in the attic and I was sleeping by the door. My bed was by the door this way. So I saw the staircase coming up. In Feng Shui, that's ill health walking up and coming up to you. I was sleeping underneath a beam, so the beam was cutting my midsections. That's why I was having ulcers and stomach issues. I was sleeping opposite my TV. The TV was acting as a mirror, so I was just getting hit at all sides completely. So what I did was the book said to move my bed away from the door. So I said, okay, that's kind of simple. I could do that. So I moved it away from the door. The door was still hitting my bed, but at least I was away from that energy, that harsh energy. We call it sha qi. I slept better than I did in a long time. And I actually had more energy. And I woke up and I go, wow, I'm having more energy. And I didn't have a job because people were saying, oh, you have bad luck, you're cursed, things like that. And I didn't understand why they were saying this. But that was because my house was ultimately making me sick. So I got a new job. I was working at JP Chase. I noticed they were using Feng Shui in their businesses, in the offices. I'm thinking, this is something here. And I just gobbled every book that I could get up on it. So I just loved it and eventually became a Feng Shui consultant because of the principles of it.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. So there's something that I like to talk about as far as sacred space. And the space you live in, you have to treat it in a sacred manner.
Yes.
So that how it, if you look at the connection with that, it actually can affect your health. It can affect your finances. It could affect you socially, emotionally.
Yes.
Wow. So Feng Shui is really it goes along with living holistically. And I never realized, like, I heard the term Feng Shui, you have to have your furniture a certain way, or you have to have things a certain way in your home or your room. But I never realized how it could make such a connection with your actual physical health.
Yes.
Never. Okay. Wow. That is really interesting. So, can you tell us, leading into this, what are some misconceptions about Feng Shui? Because all I know about Feng Shui really is like you need to have your furniture placed a certain way. So I'm sure there are misconceptions about it. So can you share, what are some misconceptions?
Well, some misconceptions is that people think that it's a religion or it's woo-woo, and it's not. It's the art, and it's a lot of science, and a lot of it's common sense. If I'm sitting in a certain place and I'm by the door, somebody could throw something at me, I'll get hit. But if I'm away from a door, I can see the person coming at me. I can see what's happening. I have more of an inclination to be able to react and get away from that person who's hitting me. So that's common sense to me. But it's an art, it's a science. And there is a part about doing moving furniture, but it also goes deeper than that, because Feng Shui can help your relationships. It can help your family. It can help you find another job, get more recognition at work. It improved my mother and my relationship because I was a clutterholic. I had so much clutter and I just couldn't get away from that. And Feng Shui really, really helped me get rid of the clutter, let it go, and bring my mother and I much better together. And I actually got my own apartment as a result of moving out of my house, my room, because my room was such a better place and I felt so much better in it. So like you said, sacred space, it became my sacred space. And I felt enough where I can move on my own and have my own fully sacred space in my own apartment.
Wow. So with that, you also learn to let go.
Yes.
So with Feng Shui, and not even like letting go of material things, but it probably went to other areas of your life where you were able to let go of things that no longer serve you, which could be relationship or whatever. So
yes.
Oh, wow. Feng Shui is really on a deeper level than I actually thought. Wow. That is really quite interesting. When you incorporate Feng Shui in your life and then you becoming a consultant, I'm sure you saw things flow much better, like the energy flow.
Yes.
Yeah, like a river.
Completely. Yeah, that's exactly it. Just like a river, wind and water, just like a river. You don't want to have anything blocking it. You want to have flow and energy. And that's what it says about, it's making a space just like a river in your home, flowing nicely, flowing evenly, so that way things can come to you and then just have opportunities open up to you.
Nice. Wow. I'm just like, I'm so amazed by this, because like I'm thinking about so many things, like as far as like, we talk about like, your food, how you prepare your food. I'm just thinking about, you could watch the extended version of this interview on my YouTube channel at www.droppinggems.com. That's Dropping Gems with a Z. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Dropping Gems. Holistic health, peace, blessings, and much abundance to you. See you next week.
Dropping gems from Keisha Christian. She's KeishaGems.com.